Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mountcastle has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton.
We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there, 2 gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Yanks leave one. And now here is Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Trey Mancini.
In there, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Vero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now Cole's delivery 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Base is empty, 2 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mountcastle gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Pedro Severino.
The catcher, Pedro Severino.
Now the first pitch. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So to get his day started at the plate, Ramon Urias trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 strike now from Cole. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Next up, Freddie Galvis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Cedric Mullins would be next. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Batting seventh. The center fielder.
Next to dig in, Cedric Mullins. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And as it turns out, to the plate now is the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Clint Frazier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit hard to third, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
So he got him swinging. Aaron Judge becomes the first out of the inning. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And that's in there for strike 1. Frazier, base runner at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now. Mancini trying to get there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Urias has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Giancarlo Stanton now worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set. Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the DH, Rio Ruiz. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So now into the box is Ryan Mountcastle, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
To first, gloved by LeMahieu. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Skied into very shallow right. In comes Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He singled in his first AB.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Down to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2, full count. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Up next,
into the box, Aaron Hicks struck out in his first at-bat. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
The 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Line, but speared on a hop. Galvis on to first, and they get them both. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Fouled off. The pause and the 0-2. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
no left fielder.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Popped up. LeMahieu in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. One out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Cole's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in next, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Now at the plate, here is Ramon Urias. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ramon Urias sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Freddie Galvis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he popped him up. Stanton coming on, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Cole into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
This is about as painful as it gets for a pitcher. He's been spinning a gem, posting nothing but zeros. Then this guy steps up and slaps one down the line. He thought it was going foul. No such luck. It boinks off the pole for a homer. The no-hitter and the shutout are gone in the blink of an eye.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
He's set. Here it comes. Rio Ruiz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Now to bat, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch of the AB now. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on the way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Back behind second. Urias is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in is Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Cole Sulser, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
1 and 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the... In now for the O's, Trey Mancini flew out last time up.
The first baseman, Trey.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He's got it one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Next to hit is Austin Hayes. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Mowing away with that one, it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So next to hit is Michael Franco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now here's the first offering. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Rougned Odor stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
And it's fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. Lined hard to center field. Mullins is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. From the stretch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1, the count to Clint Frazier. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A two-run job by Clint Frazier. Second home run early in the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Bounce to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Severino. No hits to this point.
The catcher, Pedro Severino.
Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Softly hit toward the hole. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. Up next, Ramon Urias. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Three and 1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Freddie Galvis. And he represents the potential go-ahead run.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
Chad Green takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. He's set and the pitch. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Urias leads off first with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count is 2-1.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So stepping in is Cedric Mullins. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. He'll go to the bag for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Rio Ruiz, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. So next to bat will be Ryan Mountcastle, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3. So here's Trey Mancini. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike. And Sean Armstrong's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now it'll be Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In for his strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Gio Urshela is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Ball 2.
3-0 now. Gleyber Torres will be next. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Three and 2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the shortstop.
Next, here is Gleyber Torres. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Urshela stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and no strikes.
Ball 2.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Karen O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
First delivery to him. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. One down.
Now back, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
So now to the plate, Michael Franco, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, O'Day is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Here's the first pitch. Pedro Severino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing. Cesar Valdez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Count even now at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Rougned Odor is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Next up is Clint Frazier. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead.